Today I'm going to share with you how to make the most delicious flaky ground beef empanadas. Alright guys, we're going to begin by making our ground beef mixture. So to our pan over medium-high heat, we're going to heat up a little bit of oil. Once the oil is nice and hot, we're going to add our bell peppers along with the onion. Just mix it and saute it for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, add the ground beef along with the minced garlic and all of the spices. And just begin to break down the ground beef and allow it to cook for 7 to 8 minutes or until the ground beef is fully cooked. Alright, so after 7 minutes, our ground beef should be done, and this is what it should look like. So here, you're going to taste it for salt and see if you need to adjust it. But now our ground beef is done, so we're just going to set it to the side and allow it to cool down. Alrighty guys, so once our ground beef has cooled down, now we can get ready to make our empanada dough. So to our bowl, we're going to be adding our flour, along with 1 tablespoon of sugar and salt. I'm using 1.5 teaspoons. But of course, that's always to taste. Going to mix it. Here we're going to be adding our butter. Okay, and once that's mixed, we can add our cold water. And if it needs more water, go ahead and add it. I added 1 1/4 of a cup of cold water. And now I'm just gonna go with my clean hand and begin to mix it. Okay, so here my dough feels nice and hydrated. So I'm just going to remove it from the bowl and just knead it in my clean countertop. Okay, so once we have our dough, now we're just going to divide it into 20 to 22 small dough balls. Alrighty guys, so once we have divided our dough, now we can get ready for the fun part, and that's making our empanadas. So we're going to grab our ball of dough, dip it into the flour, and just begin to roll it until it's nice and smooth. Add more flour on top, and begin to roll it. Okay, so once it's nice and flat, now we're going to grab our cheese, place it off the center, and I just like to press it down so like that it stays flat. And now we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of our ground beef. To add more cheese on top. Now we're going to close it and begin to close the edges. Alright guys, so once we have shaped all of our empanadas, now we're just going to freeze them for about 30 minutes to 1 hour or until the dough is nice and dry. Alright guys, so once the dough has dried, now we can get ready to fry them. At this point, you want your oil to be set at 350 degrees over medium heat. So my oil is ready. We're just going to place our empanadas and just fry them until they're nice and golden. This should take about 3 to 4 minutes. Alrighty, and after 4 minutes, our empanadas should be nice and golden on both sides. Alrighty, and once we have them, we can now get ready to serve.